Hi there, this is David Dettmann from Marketing Survival Skills, and this webinar was recorded this Friday. I'm just going to go through and record this webinar for you. So if you're watching the recording, this is what we discussed in the webinar. We pretty much covered a little bit of Google Plus, the project, just following up on our Tuesday webinar, and then we mainly concentrated around hub pages with questions with Google Plus and hub pages, and a couple of questions about marketing survival skills. So I'll press play and I'll start the recording. Hi there, Steve. How are you going? Andre, hello, welcome. So let us know in the chat box if you can hear me and see my screen. You should see a notepad up. We only have a small group today, so you can ask any questions you want. Fridays is usually fairly small, so it gives me a chance to help you guys more one-on-one. You guys could just type a Y in the chat box if you can see the text and hear me. I'll type in the chat box because no one's getting back right now. I've got the wrong one open. Sorry guys, I had the wrong one open. With GoToMeeting, cool. With GoToMeeting, when you're doing a meeting, there's actually two boxes. There's a chat box where I post whatever I want in there to you, and there's a questions box. I always get them confused. Yeah, the chickens have been doing my head in this morning. Got a bit of a raid in the house. Dog opened the door, so I had to wake up to chickens in my house. Amazing how dogs can always call but never shut them. Okay, so you guys got any general questions? Fridays is usually pretty informal. So, hi Kath, good to see you here. Hope you're feeling better. How are you guys finding the Google site? Are there variables available for all archived webinars yet? From what I know, yeah, let's try and think. Because when I recently updated the toolbar a week ago, there wasn't. I think probably the last 2 months there are. I've spoken to Adam about giving him my webinars. You know, there's no variables for those at the moment, but you can put those on a page if you really want to. If you want to put one of my webinars on a page, you can go to YouTube and put the embed code, and then you can put a join button or something like that after the webinar. Quite welcome to do that. But I have offered the webinars to go on the site. Lost the sound. Yeah, I've been having a few internet problems. Hi, Brian. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Okay, can you go? Okay, it keeps going in and out. Okay, how about now? Should be flowing through. Good. Yeah, I got a message come up. The sound went out. So yeah, pretty much the webinars which Adam has been doing are where you can put in your username a couple of months. From what I understand, they will be going back to, all of them will eventually be in there. But to answer your question, like the one Adam did yesterday, yes, you can add your username. Like I say, with mine, you can just grab the embed code and do a blog if that's what you want to do. Okay, so how's everyone? Google Plus. I haven't been on there a lot lately. I've been so busy trying to get the video up of the last webinar I did. I've never had so many problems. I even tried to put it on Google Plus, and I went to bed last night and I started uploading it, and it just finished uploading. You wouldn't believe it, it came up with an error. And to the point I've actually screenshot the webinar again and tried to upload it. So if I ever get it up there, I'll let you know, because it's an important one to get up. If it was just a normal webinar, I wouldn't have spent so much time on it. Okay, so pretty much I think everyone, is there anyone here who needs me to go through the site as far as where you should be and different features? I think everyone here is pretty much okay. It's going from the names in the room, but any questions about the setting up of marketing survival skills? Now's the time to ask. I just don't know. I think pretty much there's not many new people here. So as long as everyone's aware, which there's 2 different sites you need to log into, and you're in the Facebook group, and who's not in the Facebook group. And then also Steve's not in the, you're not in the Facebook group. Okay, well, I'll go and put you in now. Are you a friend of mine on Facebook? I think you are. Okay, so, and if you have anyone who needs to go in here as members, so find this somewhere. Oh, that was no good. Yeah, that's you, isn't it, Steve? Yep. Okay, you've been edited. I know I just got here, but I'm hearing Mike and David talking over each other. I don't know why that is, Nelson. It's only myself talking, unless you'll tell us something. Okay, now there's no. If you want to be in the bonus tips group, I'll give you the URL. You can add yourself to this request. It's where I just post the videos and I allow other people to post. So I'll just put that in the chat. That's an open group, as you can see. Now, I think pretty much everyone here. Is there anyone here who's not on Google Plus yet? You can see I've done up the toolbar so you can actually access all the different pages. Click on the circles. You can actually go to circles just directly. Okay, so is there anyone here who's not on? Hello, Robin. Is there anyone here who's not in this Google Plus site? That's what we need to do, and I can do it right now. Let's invite you. I've even put an invite button on here. Yeah, now, I don't know why the invite goes to there on the button, but if you go to home page, to take you to inviting your lists. Invite people here. So, once again, does anyone want an invite to Google Plus? I'm not sure whether Robin's in there. Okay. Do you want to just put your email in the questions box or the chat box, and I'll do it live? Cool. Could just get it to come out. You guys can't see me doing this. It's kind of freaky. This is how you invite people too. Invite. And then you can pick what group people go in. To get an invite in your mail. Okay, so unfortunately, like I say, the webinar, I had a huge amount of trouble trying to get the one webinar I wanted to record, trying to get it up on my other computer. I've got it working for a fourth different file again, because that sometimes works. What you guys got to understand is when a webinar is 120 minutes or something like that, it really takes to get it online, especially up to YouTube. Okay, so is there anyone here who's new to marketing survival skills? There's just a few people have popped in since I asked that question. It seems to happen each week where we sort of skip that bit due to the fact which people don't get here when I start. So just let us know. Now, I'll also give you guys the page for those people who did miss the webinar, which I did. It's actually I've put it under here so it's easy to find. And I will be updating this page as we go. But this is the page where I put all the videos from Google for those people who are new to it, so you can go through and watch their videos. Now, I'll be adding new information as it comes to this page. I'll also be adding third-party videos via Google, so you can get other people's opinions on it and that. Doing that old website for this. I can see this page just going to end up too long to scroll, but that's the page off in the webinar. Okay. So for those people who missed the webinar, you can have a look. How are you guys finding Google Plus? Are you enjoying it or find it overwhelming or? Confusing, Nelson says. Haven't got into it yet. Still trying to figure it out. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is this coming Tuesday is I will do another webinar on it. But I haven't done a lot of research, but there's a few things we didn't cover in it. And I will sort of go through things like adding pictures, and I believe there's also sorry, it's not sound, it's me. I believe there's also some plugins you can get for Chrome. I'm going to go through and see what else is available. But one of the questions we did get in the last webinar was, what's the difference between Facebook groups and circles? And I sort of didn't really cover it properly. I think the difference is on a Facebook group, for instance, you have where people can put, information in a wall. They can have discussions. They can put pictures, and it's sort of set there in a group. Where I believe with circles, it's more directly information to the people in that circle. So I hope that covers that question. Where if you post to a particular circle, only that information will go to that circle. So the example I used was, say you had family on Google Plus, and you also had a family member who was in online marketing as well, and you were posting baby pictures to your family circle, well, only that circle would get it. But if you had, for instance, which I've really got many circles, but say you had a family circle and you were posting your baby's pictures to that circle and updating them, if you had a new baby, and then you had one of those family members in marketing survival skills, you could actually be sending that information. That person would be getting your pictures, and they would be getting anything you send to marketing survival skills. And I think that's that's why people really are liking this site. Simply, which with Facebook, you sort of post to everybody. So we're here, you know, you can post to, say you had a primary business, for instance. You can just post to those people in the primary business. So that's what I like about it. And if you had 10 different businesses online, you could and you just want to add people in those businesses, you could just go and add people. So that pretty much covers it. So we'll go into it more on Tuesday. I just wanted to go over it again and get your feedback. Steve said, I had one person to invite last webinar. I want to invite them right after the webinar. It was pretty cool, huh? Well, you guys can invite whoever you want. Nelson's asking, can everyone see everyone? It's a good question, Nelson. I believe they can see people in your circle. Like if you go to profile, well, actually, we'll just pick on Nelson. He's talking about on Google. See, on your profile page, we can see who's you got in common. We can see who's in your circle. Yeah. Now, the only thing I'm a little bit confused about is I started the MSS team. Now, is that only my circle, or are you guys seeing that? Or do you have a circle which is named similar or different? That'd be my main question, which I haven't worked out yet. It sounds silly, but because pretty much everyone in this room is in my circle called the MSS team, but do you put me in a different circle as such? Anyway, I'll investigate more into that. Yeah, I did put you in two. I just wanted to test it out. I was just seeing what would happen when I put one person in two circles. But Kath, what circle have you got me in? Like, do you see my MSS team circle, or you got another circle which I'm in? That's my question. Like, did you make a circle of your own for marketing survival skills or something else? Or just have business? Yeah, I think that's the way it works in circles. You have a question? Okay, because I do want to move on from this. I just wanted to quickly cover it. And once again, if there is anyone who's got any questions about getting started with marketing survival skills, feel free to ask, because I do want to move on. I've tried to add different things to my profile, and it keeps putting the wrong ones first, no matter what order I put them in. You can answer it on Tuesday. Okay, so What sort of things are you talking about? You're talking about pictures, or you're putting, or the info page? Like if you go to your profile. I have 4 businesses I want to be specific on, but it keeps putting up what it wants. Well, are you talking about the links, or are you talking about the one I put first? Oh, when you list your work. Well, we might go into that on Tuesday, because I didn't cover a lot of detail about the profile. One of the things I might do is do my profile up, because I haven't really done mine. Okay, cool, that'd be good. All right, now what I thought I might show you guys today is hub pages. Now, I've used hub pages for quite some time. Hub pages is ranked 344 on Alexa. It's been around for a long time. It's probably been around longer than Facebook. Pretty much hub pages is a place to write articles, but it works a bit different to an article site. Now, a lot of people don't know, and some do know, which I've run dating sites in affiliate marketing. I actually brand my own sites. I don't do a lot with it now. But one of the things I used to do is use hub pages to get people into those sites sometimes, or just give out the info. Now, if I go to, just going to find it, had it up here earlier. I haven't been in here for a while, so my account. So I did a lot of articles on all sorts of things, from 9 reasons you should date a nerd to all types of different things. And because one of the things I did have on one of my dating sites was I had a bit of a forum. Now, a lot of this content, I bought and just put on or changed around. So hub pages is for anything. It's not just for dating. But I had all these things on there. Now, I've started using it. I don't use it a lot. Like you can see some of these ones here, like the TED notepad. I really need to come in and fix some of these up. How to post to social networks, Chem Studio, moving videos to Firefox. But every now and again, come in, you can see some they reckon they're duplicates, and they're not, because I know, because I wrote the content. But it's a bit like the Squidoo site, but this one's a little bit easier to use. Now, it goes on a score. But in total, at the time, I've got 91 hubs. Okay, and I've had over 11,000 views over time, whatever they may be. So it's certainly getting views. You got the comments. How many comments I had over time? 29. I mean, I probably would have more if I commented on other people's hubs. What? In the last 30 days, let's see how many. I've even been in here in the last 30 days, so I've had 195 views of the pages, whatever they are. So that's not bad. So if I go to one of these pages, we'll take a look. Now this is a low scoring hub. You can also have followers on hub pages. Now I didn't put a lot of effort into this hub. That's probably why it's got a low score. All I've done is pretty much carried on about, I think I've probably ripped some of this off my site. A little bit of writing, a video, and a couple of pictures. And I've sort of put the bonus tips link. Not too hard to do. Now to get this hub scoring a bit better, it should have more content on it. Maybe some links to some priority sites. Go to another one. See, I joined this 2 years ago. So these are my topics. You also got fan mail, hub feedback. We've got 48 people following the hubs. Like I say, I don't spend a lot of time on this. But if you want to, backlink to your website and you want to get a bit of extra traffic, hub pages is definitely one I would use. Now, what I'll do is I'll make a hub. But I'll show you some other hubs as well. Do that. And hub pages is in social networks on the toolbar. It's here. Now we'll try and find a really good one. Okay, let's go. Learn business skills. So you get all these different hubs. Let's try this one. Now, this one's got a really good score. Okay. This person would be putting a lot of time into making sure their hubs are right, where I don't really do a great deal on hub pages. But they got a score of 91 and they got a score of 95 in general over here. They joined 4 years ago. They got a lot of content. Got the odd picture here and there. So they're doing pretty much everything which you want to do for a hub page. You really want to get a good score. I'm just going to do a quick one today. And you can earn revenue off this too if you want. You set up, a bit like Skidoo, you can set up different revenue. Okay, so start a new hub. You choose a title. I mean, I might even go in and do a bit on, for instance, work on Google, because that's what we've been teaching. plus so we've been taken. Oh. Bear with me. Okay, so that's going to work. Now choose a topic which category describes what your hub is about. Now I'm just reading through. It's interesting how Google Plus isn't coming up. I might just search Google Plus. Is anyone using hub pages? I know I've covered it before, but yeah, nothing. But the other way you can do it is choose by category. Second option. It's not exactly what I wanted to do. I mean, when you look at it too, people who are in home business, being Google Plus been something new, and I'm trying to, I can target those people. So it's interesting, it won't let me put the plus in. Okay, so we just agree to this. Spam, copied, or inappropriate content will be removed. And believe me, they do find content which is not unique. You can see here, it's a little bit like the Squidoo site. You got text, photo, links, video. You can input code in, you can put a poll in, map. So first one we've got, and you can take these out. I think this one's a photo and text. Yes. Okay, so you can put or is it just text? Text. So we put, might actually cheat and take some off my page. Just change it around a bit. Because what I could pretty much do, right, grab this image one here. Okay. See, one of the things I haven't done yet is write about Google Plus on here, and I should. So what I might do is, out Google and I'm just typing away here, so just bear with me. Weeks ago, online show yes, plus. I'm a shocking speller. I was going to save that. Now, I should add more, but I don't want to sit here all day about it. Okay, so photo, edit. Choose photos. One of the problems is everything I do on this computer, I've got nothing on here. Because I usually use a different computer doing this stuff. Okay, so I've got the picture there. I'm not going to do anything with that, name a source or anything. Now, if you want to add a border, you can do a border. See how it turns out. Okay, so that's a good start. Just simply because it's very simple, it's unique. Now what I'd want to do is add a video. Yeah, just trying to think the best way to do this. I might send myself a file because I've got all those videos. Bear with me. I'm just on my other computer at the moment finding the file. I don't even remember what I called it. So what I did do, when I did that page up, I had a file for it. Google Plus. video file. Sorry it'll take so long, guys. I know I definitely saved it. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the videos which I had from Google. I had them all on a notepad. Okay, well I can't find the file, so I didn't realise I was going to need a file. Double checking. Okay, because what I would do next is put the video and I might be able to find it this way. This mute. Okay, this is another way you can find videos through me or find videos which I'm adding. I don't know why. Here we go. It's showing by, fortunately it's showing by the video, not the playlist. Pain. I don't particularly want to go here, but anyway. You can see I've been trying to get that video up several times. Alright, playlist. Here's from Google. That's what I wanted. So this is the beauty about YouTube as well. You can actually go in and make playlists, and these playlists will show up in searches. Okay, these aren't my videos. These are Google's videos. All I've done is add this. I've called the playlist Google Plus News from Google. Right now, all the videos are showed in the webinar. Okay, so I could add that playlist to my front page. For instance, if you're someone who doesn't have videos and you're on a particular topic, you can use other people's videos if they're publicly out there. And you'll find in searches, when you're searching Google videos, have a look and see what playlists there are when you're watching a video or whatever. It's another way to get people on there. So Okay, so I've just grabbed, it took so long. Let's make sure it's the right video. And how easy is that? Now, is there any questions so far as I'm going? Now, the next step I would do, and I'm not going to do it now, is I'd write some content. Just generally talking about the various sites. Just hang on 2 seconds. Okay, I'd just generally talk about the various things like circles and all the different things you can do with Google. Then I would go in and pretty much, I wouldn't use the exact content on this site. I'd change it up a bit. I should have changed it up when I put it on here. But I'd do the similar sort of thing as I've done to this site here, but adding more stuff and original content which I've thought up myself. Okay. So, for instance, excuse me, you could write about circles and put the circle videos in and do some pictures of circles. So if I was to, you could do your own videos too. Put your own opinion videos. Has anyone got any questions on hub pages? Now, another good thing to do is to link. There's the links beyond this panel. Like, for instance, if I grabbed, which I should have done on my own site, is link across to. So I grabbed that link from Google. Now, the link box. Nope. Oh yes, I did. Here we go. Nothing again. Okay, so I've added a link for people to go across. And to be honest with you, I'd write a comment, for instance, I'll do this quickly. So do a text. You can move these up too. You just do something very simple like Google plus may need a invite would be happy to invite you to join me on Google Plus. What have I done now? Oh, probably because I didn't put in a capital. I would be happy to invite you to join me on Google Plus. Please Skype me on the company you and you can put your Facebook page as well. So if we went Facebook profile, oh, the only other thing which this probably won't link, so maybe we can do it now. Oh, actually, do they let you link? Yeah, they do let you link it. Or Facebook. Profile. And just link it like this if you want. So, and that's a great way, just for instance, taking advantage of the fact that people need invites and getting to know people. Okay, so this is very basic. So far we've got a basic introduction with a picture of Google. Now what I would want to do is add the different topics like sparks, circles, huddles, write about each one. Possibly I would do a video myself or use one of the Google videos and continuously do it. Now you don't have to do that. Let's publish it and see. We won't get a huge score on this one. Hub's too short. Contains links. Okay, so I need to put more in there. So what you do is you save unpublished. So I don't want to keep you guys forever on this. Okay, it's been saved. It's got a score of 51. It needs work. Okay, it's not published. But so far, I need to go through and put more on there. And you can see the related hubs. All right. So this has been hub pages. Like I say, I would have liked to spend a bit more time on it with you. But you can see the basis of how it works. You can have outbound links. You just got to have a heap of content. Like you can't just put, here's my picture, this is my blog, see you there. It's not going to happen. It all goes on score and quality. And yes, you can outbound link to your blog, but you might need to put outbound links to places like, for example, like I did with Google Plus. I'll just interrupt there for people watching the recording. If you wanted to do a really short hub, you can actually do a really short hub, but you can't have outbound links. What they allow you to do is put outbound links in, and you can have outbound links going to promotional sites, but you also need to have a lot of content. The more content, the more outbound links are allowed. So pretty much it's a balancing act. What they allow you to do is put outbound links in, and you can have outbound links going to promotional sites, but you also need to have a lot of content. The more content, the more outbound links are allowed. So pretty much it's a balancing act. If I'd published this without an outbound link in it, I would have got it approved. But because I don't have much content at the moment, it's looking very sort of spammy from the point of hub pages. So you've just got to really sort of put a lot of content in, videos in, and work at it, and hub pages will actually show you where you're going wrong. So I just thought I'd add that into the recording. So back to the recording, guys. And you need more content than outbound links. So, has anyone got any further questions about hub pages or anything before I go? That sounds cool. I just thought it was a site which I would show you guys simply because I showed you the Skidoo site. I know a lot of you are writing blogs, and using these third-party sites which have high rankings in Alexa is going to help you, especially if you're linking back to them. All right, well, my next webinar will be on Tuesday at 7 p.m. and we'll cover Google Pin. And what I will be doing is you can send invites to that webinar. Let me get the link here. Yes, I do. I'll go into the site. Just quickly, I'll give you the link for that. Marketing survival skills. Calendar. There we are. I'm not logged in. Come on. I can't even remember what's under. It's great, I've got a rooster in the office now. They must be for you, Steve. Oh. Again. Okay, calendar. I just want to double check before you guys go which this page is right. Now, classic is, guys, the recording as I'm playing it is just set the roosters off at night. So you can hear in the background, it's night time here. It's 10:30 p.m. at night, and yeah, the recording of the webinar just sent them off yet again. Because I did change it a little bit. Let's make sure the link's valid. Okay, so you guys can invite people to this webinar. At the moment, I'm going to leave the Tuesday ones open and the Friday ones just for members. So we'll do a part 2, so you can go ahead and invite now. That gives you heaps of time if you want to invite people to it. It's up to you. So I'll chuck this link in the chat box. It's in the calendar just under the standard, as you saw. All right, guys, have a great weekend. And if you've got any questions, I'll be in and out today. I've just got to do a few things, but I'll be back in about an hour or so. But I'll be here for a little bit.
Before you can leave, you must choose. Are you sure you want to end the web?
Okay, well, thanks for watching the recording. This recording was Friday members webinar for marketing survival skills. So you're welcome to share it, but it's members only who can actually attend that webinar live. So guys, until the next webinar, I hope you have a great weekend. Bye for now.